top. I ended up fucking following the trail and came back out over there.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Hey, what the fuck? I already did this hill.
Yeah, same.
Wait, what?
Fuck!
Welcome back, everyone. This week we're at Chloe's Kingdom XC. Back again, third year. This time they've changed the course a little bit, and they sent every single person out at once. So afternoon classes and morning class all went together. Oop, just saw what happened there. That is the story of my day. Race has just started. Everything is going mostly fine. I see no issues here. Someone got stuck on the hill to the right. This place is, as every year, is really, really bumpy. This year I think it's even bumpier than usual. And a big shout out to the organisers, Quinn and the rest of his team who... Whoa! Fucking hell! That looked like it hurt. Big shout out to Quinn, making this track even longer. It was 12 kilometers in the past, and now it's 19. So, yeah, what you can see here, the entire terrain is like these little, I think people describe them as like little baby heads popping out of the ground, but it's just relentlessly like that. So, holy fuck. I'm trying to gain some speed, but I guess... Talking to other people, I guess my riding position isn't great, or I'm not... I need to work on everything. That is a fact, but today was a bit of a complete and utter disaster. To put it in perspective, this race I came... what's my name on the list? Oh, I came 23rd in class out of 28 and 142nd out of 167 participants. So let's, to put it simply, I spent most of this race not riding my bike. It took me so long to do a lap. It was outrageous. It took me 112 minutes to do one lap. Oh my god. So right now, like, I feel like I'm doing fine. I'm riding. Everybody's falling over. Everyone's bouncing around. I'm a little bit all over the place, but nothing too crazy yet. But my troubles start once we start getting to some exposed routes. These rocks aren't so bad. They're not really a big deal. It's the roots that go across the trail. The rocks I kind of just bounce along the top. It's not great, but I feel like there's no problem with grip. I can't go very fast, but that's just my own technique, and perhaps my riding position ain't great. Just let this guy pass, and boom! Fucking hell!
You good?
Oh. So yeah, the problem was I get stuck on like the most smallest of small routes. Just instantly, do you see what happened there? I thought I was going up. I didn't have any momentum, sure, but then as soon as my rear wheel hits the route, fires off to the side. I pick the bike up, ride around the next corner, and immediately drop it again because I immediately tired myself out, of course. And now I'm even more tired as I've just picked the bike up twice. And then we get down to this like little muddy bit, and we're coming around. It's no big deal. This is fine. I'm like, whoa, what's this big long queue? What's going on here? You can't quite see in this video, but going up that hill, there is like literally 10 riders just laying starfish all over the hill. So I finally wait. I've lost a lot of minutes already just waiting because I don't see the point going too early. And I get here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 riders on the hill, and I just added to it. I don't ever remember this hill being a problem in the past, but obviously when there's that many riders on the hill, I was just wasting so much time just trying to move anywhere, and everybody was just moving for themselves. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna help this guy, and then he'll help me, and then we're all good. Now, did you notice those people were coming at me? I didn't, because I was so focused on helping this guy. I'm just looking at him. I don't even pay attention to anyone else. So, push the bike up. Thank you very much, mister. I follow the one guy. I see one guy on the trail at basically just in front of where where the original part of the trail was, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just follow it because I might actually be on a reverse line because I don't know where this trail goes. So I thought, okay, well, I'll follow that guy who's at the top of the original site because I kind of cut across a little bit. When I get here, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I see people everywhere. Like there's one person there, somebody over there.
Which way?
I didn't hear what she said. I didn't hear she said, I've already done that. Or already did that. So I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just keep going. Get to this hill, down I go, and I'm like,
Oh wow, I'm doing this bit again.
what the fuck? I've already done this! I just spent like 10 minutes on this goddamn hill. So I'm like really frustrated now. I come around, I chug mostly up this hill. Like, because this hill isn't particularly difficult, it's just when you stop, right, then it's hard to get going, and I don't have the skill, and then I fucking loop my bike out. Oh my god. I over-egged it because I was like so annoyed and just frustrated. Sandy's shit-talking me now. He's asking me what am I doing. He's right, what am I doing? What the hell is this? Pick my bike up, burn the rest of my energy. Reverse it around. This guy helps me. Actually, these two guys help me because I've blocked up the whole road now anyway. This poor fella, he had helped so many people and no one came back to help him. That is so unsportsmanship of all the people that he helped. So I get up here and I razz off, of course. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. I come back and help him. I already realized my race is over by this point. Like, I looked at the time, about how much time I spent. Thank you, Mr. 690. I looked at all the time that I spent, and it was about 23 minutes that I lost on this whole section. That's if I just like I timed it if like if I just went up and it took me 1 minute. So 23 minutes I lost. So I'm already miles behind. I go around the next corner and there's like this. Like we start again immediately. I'm like left or right? I don't know. I'm just gonna. I was like maybe it's that way, and then I'm like wait, where's there a green arrow? Wait, we're supposed to be following orange. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna follow this way. I was like, whatever, I'm going this way. My race is over anyway. I'm just going for a ride now, a trail ride. It actually smooths out for a little bit in the middle of Chloe's Kingdom. Like you can see now, the trail's actually quite nice. Like ooh, it's not so bad. Just riding along. I mean. Not riding particularly great. I'm very tired. I've just been faffing around with bikes on a hill for 25 minutes. But, you know what? It's not so bad now. Just bumping along. But my biggest problem with this, with my skill today, was that whenever I got to some routes, I just got myself stuck. Or I hit a route too hard because I want to just get over it. And I put myself into a stupid fucking hole. And like I'm stuck in that. So there was 2 points later after the GoPro runs out of battery, unfortunately. And even though I was stopped for so long, I just didn't bother changing the battery because in the years past I've done 3 laps each time at Chloe's Kingdom. And, it's bumpy and gruely, but I never got stuck. Apart from that one time I fell down the embankment and I was stuck there for like 15 minutes, or 10 minutes, but that one time aside, that was like just me crashing, and I was like, well, I'm not going to crash down the bank again, so that's fine. I didn't actually ever crash down a bank again, but I definitely got myself stuck in these little like holes just off the side of the trail, and sure, it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to pull the bike back out and like catch my breath because that's just destroying my stamina, but. You add up all this time, I think I lost about 40 minutes, which kind of makes sense looking at how long it took me. I probably lost like 35, 40 minutes just stuck in holes and not moving, and I've only myself to blame. This trail is bumpy. You can see how much my front is like vroom, 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 shaking around, and you have to remember like the GoPro is stabilizing all of this as well, so if there was no stabilization, this would probably be the most horrific footage to watch ever. I mean, it's horrifically embarrassing to watch, but it'd be actually just horrific to watch. I feel like I was making good progress now. This is so stupid because obviously I only did 1 lap. I wasn't physically tired. I was just my stamina. I need to work on my cardio for when I was going over the hills. But then I guess like anybody pushing a bike up the hill would get out of breath realistically. And by the time I saw that 3 kilometer marker, I was feeling pretty good again. Like heart rate's back to normal. I'm just trying to ride harder, but I'm not very good at it. And like I definitely shouldn't have used the Starcross here, but honestly, again, in so many places, the Starcross worked perfectly fine. The routes, of course, a big problem, of course, and I can't air them down because I have tubes and well, I aired them down to like 9 psi, but it's not enough. They don't bend. They're really hard. So. But that minor point aside, that would have only saved me a few minutes. My biggest problem was getting stuck on the 2 hills then. And then, later on, just as my GoPro runs out, just before, we meet our good old buddy Brian. Kiwi Brian was upside down. At a really, really gnarly point where he was stuck for a really long time. Poor bastard. But just after that point, there was like this little little stony hill, and I just that whilst not roots, I got stuck on that because it's the same situation where the mud had been kicked up, everything was slightly moist. Those little stones I had no grip on. My skill also doesn't help. My technique was awful. I just didn't go into it with enough speed. I chickened out because there was no one in front of me, so I didn't really know what to do. So I just didn't go fast enough, and I got halfway up the hill. And then I had to be saved by some French Quebec children, and their mother. So thank you very much to them because I dropped the bike the wrong way on the hill when I came off. So I was just in so much hassle. There's Kristen. Sorry I didn't help. I was like, oh, maybe I can gain some time back because at this point I was only like 25 minutes behind. I hadn't got stuck in any of those stupid holes. So I was like, 25 minutes is a lot, but if I keep going, maybe I can get something back. And you know, I feel like I'm not doing too bad in this situation. I'm not going great, but I'm not stopped.
You alright, buddy?
There's Max. Having a nice rest. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the Quebec people saved my ass. The little girl, their son, and the mother helped me spin my bike around on the hill so that I could get going, and then just pulled me up the rest of the way. So much to my eternal shame that I was just so terrible that I needed all 3 of them to help me. So big thanks to them as well. I think their father, her husband, is one of the pro racers because he went by and obviously they were really giving it some good cheering and fair play to him. I think he did really well actually. I don't know what his number was, but good on him. Yeah, so riding through here, I don't feel like my speed is horrifically slow. Nothing wildly fast, but I'm just pottering along. I was sat because of the hill, I guess. Riding, I don't know, whatever. I've got no excuses. Need to just improve my riding. I did soften up the forks. I put them down 8 clicks on the front. So I don't feel like the suspension was doing anything bad. Like the suspension felt good. But then Big Iron did say, "Oh, did you soften the rear?" I didn't. So I've never actually I tweaked my rear once, I think. So and I've never touched it since. So that is definitely something I need to get accustomed to as well. Tweak the front, tweak the rear. Like it makes so much sense. As soon as he said it, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I should have done that." Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? For a lot of this, but yeah, still making progress. Just pushing along. Like you see, I feel like I'm riding okay through this stuff. Nothing like the pros. They're all doing like 20k, but you know, I'm making progress. But I just every so often just get stuck. There was a few times when I was pulling over to let pros by, and I just it's so deceptive off the side. You go to the side just a tiny bit, and then you just fall in a hole, and you're like, oh god damn it! And then, well, my front drops in a hole, and then I'm having to pull the front out. It's 2 minutes there, 2 minutes here, 1 minute there. I think I fell in a hole 3 or 4 times to let much faster riders by, and they're much faster, like much faster. And a few times then I also I took some bad lines and just get bumped off the trail into something bad, or I get stuck against a route and need to be tugged over. Like a buddy in a second helps me get over like the most smallest of routes. But no, I'm making my way, catching people up. I say I'm catching people up, but everybody at this point is struggling and probably just burnt out or just not used to riding this. I'm not used to riding this, but everybody at this part of the field is struggling. So it's no achievement for me to say I'm catching someone up. They probably lap me anyway. But yeah, see, like this hill I would say is harder than the one that I got stuck on, but there's just not 15,000 people stuck all over it. But hey, my ability to ride off the line is non-existent, and I need to improve on it. I think I might go to the Gani a little bit more. It's much closer. I was passing it in 45 minutes coming out to Chloe's Kingdom from my place. If I could, yeah, maybe that's something worth going to. I can find some, see if I can find any of the hill climbs, if anything's left open there. I don't even know what's open there. I haven't been there this year. I won't find the bumpy trails there. I find the whoopie trails, but there won't be any rocky, stony trails. But you know, maybe I should try some hill climbs. Here's like a tiny route I'm stuck on. You can see just by under my forearm, tiny little route. I'm stuck on it, and then obviously my front is also stuck against another route. So I push up.
Fucking hell.
Oh fuck, I know.
This fella, thank you very much. He helped me up. He actually was only just behind me at the overall. I guess he was taking a break and just took pity on me.
577.
577. Thank you very much for that tug. It's just saving me a little bit of energy. I was so tired. Anyway, so this is getting towards where Brian is. See that spooked me out because I already was like in my mind so worried about it, and I did slide, but at least I had a bit of momentum. Did a half decent wheelie to get over it. Along, don't even know what I'm stuck on here. Actually, I know what happened. I stuck it in neutral. What's happening here? Put it in gear. Yeah, there you go. Roll over it, no problem. Just getting tired, riding bad things, and then we're getting along here, and then just along here is where Brian is upside down to the left. Like, what a precarious position. What a precarious position.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, CK, great race. Oh, can't wait for next year. See ya.